Thank God it's Friday, and this is Talking Trends on Oxford TV with me, Nkiruka Ibe. And you know what we do every Friday? I mean, we give you all the gist, everything that's been happening from Monday up till Friday in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria, on social media and on mainstream media. Stories that we have this week. Eat choke. Anyways, I will be right back. I'm going to go on a short break, and when I come back, we'll dive right in. So the story I have here, it's the president-elect, the APC president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I mean, his birthday was Wednesday, the 29th of March, 2020 TV. And mine was March 26, 2020 TV. So, March people, Aries, it gets us with the, somehow, it gets us with the behave somehow, but, you won't understand. If you're not born in March, if you're not Aries, you wouldn't understand. So, because my birthday was actually on Sunday and his was on Wednesday, So he, in a birthday message, he is saying that he's not going to mark his birthday. I mean, he's not going to throw any loud party because there's actually a party brewing somewhere on the 29th. That's the handing over ceremony. So that's already a party on its own. So he's now saying he's not going to throw any party to celebrate his 71st birthday. I used to think that he's way above 71, but well, no be me born now. He thought saying waiting the age. Who am I to say otherwise? You understand? So he now said in a birthday message that the president, he reiterated his commitment to the great and important task of rebuilding the nation, that is Nigeria, and renewing the hope of Nigerian people. He said his term in office will begin in exactly 2 months today. That is May 29th. That's when the handover ceremony will be done, and he will now officially become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. DCFR, DCO, DCCC, GOOO, all of them, you understand all those. So he's now telling us that it is quite a rare privilege to serve the people of Nigeria in the capacity of the #1 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and is not an easy task. And he needs you, he needs me, he needs all of us to help him serve us better, and that he's not going to squander our money. In other words, he's not going to loot. Under his administration, we're not going to see any money squandered. We're not going to see any looting of any funds. So that is what he is saying. Yes. Let me take some of the comments. Someone here says the gift wasn't yours in the first place. Now you sabi. Another person here says happy 96 years old birthday, sir. INEC president. Oh Jesus. You guys, come on. Is it 96 or 71? He said he's 71. Why are you guys now saying 96? Another one here says this election wasn't just rigged, but it's an insult to sensible Nigerians. How can you rig election before the eyes of everyone and expect silence? Mbano. Okay. I'm not going to take any more comments, please, so that you will not hear from my mouth that somebody said something. You understand? So it's not me that. Okay, someone here says, there, Igbos, be careful with the way you insult Tinubu, otherwise you will piss off the Hausas and Yorubas who voted for Tinubu. That country will become unbearable for you all. If Tinubu supporters, okay, this person had a lot to say. So, in other words, do not insult anybody. You remember our auntie Folake who came online and said, do not insult your elders, forgetting that she also insulted an elder some 30 years back. The elder has now come out, Yenu Kuti came out to say, okay, let me not even go into all of that story. That's not what we're talking about today. But all we're talking about on this particular show is that you do not insult anybody, whether young, whether old, whether president, well, anybody. Do not throw shades at anybody. Do not insult anybody. Let the social media space be a peaceful place. We know it cannot be that peaceful, but then again, keep your words to a minimal and keep it at a very intelligent and good level so that you don't insult people. Don't. All right, so another story I have is still on the handing over ceremony. According to the federal government, they said court cases wouldn't stop handover to Tinubu and Shetima. This is according to the federal government. that the court cases challenging the outcome of the February 25th presidential election will not stop the transition of power from President Muhammadu Buhari to the President-elect Bola Tinubu and the Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima. The chairman of the Transitional Committee, Boss Mustafa, stated this when he spoke to newsmen in Abuja on Monday. So anything we like will let us do. If we want to protest from now till the end of the world, the handover ceremony would definitely happen. So I think to an extent they're telling us we're wasting our time, we're wasting our strength, so by protesting. So whatever you like do, the court cases are already there, the handover will surely happen. All right, so another story I have here is still about the federal government. The federal government has approved the sum of 24.20 billion for the provision of broadband internet connection in at least 20 airports, 43 schools and 6 marketplaces in the country. And this was made known by the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Pantami. He revealed this while briefing correspondents at the end of the week's Federal Executive Council meeting. Okay. So we're going to be having internet all over our airports, and then we're going to have internet all over our marketplaces, schools, classrooms. Let's clap for the government. But if you ask me, is this really necessary? Because we already provide all of these things for ourselves. Why don't you look at the things that we cannot provide for ourselves? For instance, free education. Another thing we should also look at is building hospitals in this country. We know that Ike Ekweremadu is going to be serving jail sentence of about, I don't know how many years that is going to be. I don't know the exact years he's going to be serving in the British prison, because he took someone from Nigeria to the UK to harvest the person's, let me not use harvest, to do a kidney transplant. If I say harvest, but they are calling it harvest in the UK because the person, okay. So let us build hospitals. I also heard rumors or story that this same Ike Ekweremadu, some time back, he was once a Senate president, that some funds was allocated to build a kidney transplant hospital in Nigeria, but Oga squandered it, and now he's not facing the jail time. You know what they say? What goes around comes back around. Karma never forgets. You understand? So let us build more hospitals. We don't need internet broadband in our schools and our markets. Hey, have you even seen the state of the markets that you want to put internet in? Which of the markets are big? Okay, let's move on. Okay, let me take some comments. Someone says, please increase salary of the airport workers. Make them no use begging key person. Do you understand? Increase salaries of these people that work in these places. We don't need internet broadband. Come on now. Abi, is this another way of you guys looting? Final looting before 29th? Okay, Someone else here says, another ministry done the last cash out. It is well, you see. Someone else here says, is it a crime if there are CCTV cameras on the street? That's another thing, so that when a crime happens, you can catch the culprits. Do you understand? Because our streets are not even safe. We don't have, what's it called now? Street lights in our streets. And in major roads, we don't even have light. And you're telling us you want to give us internet broadband. Where are these guys? Okay. This is about petrol now, because they've said they're going to be removing the subsidy, and you know what happens whenever subsidy is removed. And this is according to the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, that's PENGASIN. They said that after the removal of subsidy has been effected by the federal government, the pump price of premium motor spirits, that is PMS, that is petrol, fear that me and you buy, also called petrol, should be between 360 and 400 naira per liter. Are you understanding? 360 to 400 naira per liter. I don't know how much we're even buying. I think sometime last month we even bought it about 400, 500. So if they are saying it's going to be 360, sure, we will still buy. That's the only thing. But we will not come on the streets and start lamenting. But all right. Comments again. Someone here says, I don't want to see any Yoruba person complaining about this here. I want APC government and it will affect all of us. Yeah, but bottom line is, whatever happens, irrespective of your tribe, your religion, or your beliefs or anything, as far as you're Nigeria, you live and work in Nigeria, is going to affect all of us. It doesn't matter your tribe. Whatever happens is going to affect all of us. So I think we should be careful, especially this whole tribal snares and comments. They're becoming way too much. Let people live in peace. If I voted APC, it's my choice. If I voted PDP, it's my choice. If I voted Labour Party, it's my choice. So don't use it against people because they voted. No. What you believe in is not what I believe in. I believe that this person I voted is going to do the job. So let me be. People should stop all this whole comments about, Okay, another story here is about, sometime, I think it was last month. Okay, let me read the story. This is a public notice. Bus fare returns to 100%. Yeah, and I'm saying like last month, I think they reduced it like 50%. They slashed it. They gave us a 50% discount. Those of us that apply BRT buses and some other buses owned by the state government. So it was slashed. So if we are paying, let me say we are paying 500, we start paying 250 naira. But now, elections are over. Honeymoon is over. Abracadabra. We're now going to be paying the normal fare. If it's 500, you're going to be paying 500 naira. Let me read the circular. It says, with effect from Saturday, 1st April, bus fare on all regulated buses, BRT, Standard, and FLM shall revert to 100% rates. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-olu had on Wednesday, 8 February 2023, approved the 50% slash in bus fares following the cash crunch brought about by the recent currency swap following the Supreme Court and federal government's pronouncements on the use of old notes alongside the new notes and return of stability to the system. The 50% rebate is hereby discontinued. Consequently, bus fares return to the pre-50% slash rate effective April 1st, 2023. Thank you for your understanding. This is according to a circular coming from the office of the governor-elect, Babajide Sanwo-olu. So we're going back to the norm. But well, he did it in good faith, because when the whole money thing, crunch, everything just came all at once, that people weren't able to get cash. So he now said, okay, let's reduce the bus fare to help Lagosians. So he didn't do a bad thing. So people shouldn't complain. I mean, it wasn't even going to be forever. It was going to be for a period of time. Although some of us said it's because he was campaigning at that time. That's why it was done. But hey, it is what it is, All right. So I'm not going to take any comments. It's okay. Let's not take comments. All right. But right about now, I'm going to go on a short break. Let's pay some bills. And when I come back, we'll continue with the stories.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, S to the O to the M to the A, Soma. And right now we are live at Silverbed Galleria.
My name is Uzoli Ifama, and I'm currently the Miss Ecowas Nigeria.
My name is Daminator.
My name is Baj Adebule. I'm an actor and a filmmaker, and I'm here at Silverbird Galleria to watch John Wick 4.
Okay, this is Larry Ford. I'm a movie actor, producer, and director. Keep watching Oxford TV.
Watching Oxford TV.
And I know I'm going to have a blast to get me.
And if you're not here, trust me, you are missing out.
Keep watching Oxford TV.
Oh, Legon. This is where you should be all the time.
People locked to Oxford TV, throw the keys away.
We're back. Okay, so welcome back once again. And another story I have here, it's about it's still federal government rehabilitation program. They said at least 594 repentant Boko Haram members have graduated from the federal government's Operation Safe Corridors deradicalization, rehabilitation and reintegration camp in Malam Sidi Kwame LGA of Gombe State. Speaking during the graduation ceremony, the camp commandant, Colonel Uche Nabihe, said that 590 of the repentant Boko Haram members are Nigerians, while 4 others are foreigners, 3 Nigerians and 1 Chadian. He added that 588 clients are Muslims. They are not calling them clients. Ha! This is where. While 6 are Christians. I don't know what my eye caught. Why are they calling them clients? What? So in other words, they're saying that these people that repented after killing people, after all the kidnappings, after all the mayhem that they caused, they are being pardoned because they have gone through a rehabilitation center, and now they are now saying, oh, please forgive us. We killed your family, forgive us. We caused havoc on the Abuja-Kaduna rail lines. We kidnapped people on those places. We killed some, we released some after how many days. We even got married to some of the secondary school students that we kidnapped. We married some of them, got them pregnant in our various camps. But right now we have repented and we are saying sorry. We are sorry. So Nigerians, please forgive us. Nigerians, let us forgive them. And that's all I gotta say about that. Okay, so someone else says, no, boys dey years in prison for iTunes card, make una dey see. Another one here says, if you rob a bank and later show up to the police station to confess and repent, you'll be arrested and charged. In Nigeria, if you're Boko Haram that has killed hundreds of thousands of people, put millions of kids out of school, displaced more than 6 million people and their families, they get trained, fed, accommodated, and paid. We have millions of jobless Nigeria. Why not improve their lives, thereby discouraging them from joining groups like unknown gunmen, Boko Haram, etc.? This is what somebody is saying. Someone else here says, while some people are in Kirikiri maximum prison for crimes they know nothing about for years without any trial, some are forgiven of their sins that have displaced billions worth of properties and thousands of innocent souls sent. Exactly what I said. I mean, if you want to be pardoned and paid, probably you go and join Boko Haram so that after a while you now come and say, okay, please come and rehabilitate me. I am repenting. Yeah. And the story goes on and on and on and on. All right, another story I have here is quite a sad one. And our heart goes out to the Yule Doche family. Report has it that he's lost his first son, who clocked 16 years. I mean, it's quite a sad story. I think at this point, I don't even know what to say. But this is accept our condolences, because most of us Nigerians are beginning to send their condolences to the family. I mean, I don't even know how you're going to bear this kind of a loss. Losing a son, losing a child is not what any parents want to go through, but as God may have it, God knows best. So accept our condolences, and may God give you the fortitude to bear this kind of loss. Amen. All right, so another story I have here is another very sad one again. A 26-year-old man, Agbola Adebayo, has been apprehended for allegedly defiling a 9-month-old baby. This is what the police in Lagos State disclosed. According to the State Police Command spokesperson, SP Benjamin Hundeyi, in a statement on Wednesday, the case was reported to the police on Monday at about 10 p.m. by a concerned member of the public. He said the suspect, who's from Railway Ijora Badia, allegedly went to the apartment where the baby's mother laid her on the floor and quickly went to buy something outside the compound. The suspect allegedly had sexual intercourse with the little baby and immediately ran away from the scene. This is according to an eyewitness. I mean, I don't even know how I can describe this person, because if you're not... Okay, the mother of the baby, aged 16 years old, came to the station with the baby and was issued a medical form to enable her to take the child to the hospital for urgent medical attention. However, on Tuesday at about 11:15 p.m., the suspect was smoked out from the hiding by detectives from Ijora Bede division. He said the spokesman said that the complainant and suspect had made a statement, adding that the suspect confessed to the crime during interrogation. How would you do such a thing? 9-month-old baby. 9 months old. Okay. I'm not going to take any comments. I'm not taking any comments. All right. So, okay. There's been this story about our very own Portable. that has been raving and raging on social media, screaming. I don't even know why he's been shouting. His voice is all over the place. He said it's a government property, his APC property, that the police has no basis to arrest him. So the story is that someone wrote a petition against him, reported him to the police station, and according to the police, they have sent him about 4 invitations to come to their station and answer for what he did, or for whatever the petition is saying. And he's refused to go and answer. This is in Ogun State. And finally, they came to his bar, like his office, and then to come and arrest him, to effect the arrest that they've been wanting to do for a while. And he went on social media on live stream and started shouting, screaming. Let's watch Portable.
You are under arrest. Why the finish you are under arrest? Why? You the tell superstar say you are under arrest. He me. Go back there, me lock on him and salo. Why kill everybody? Why are you here? And then you call me, then I will come to your office. All my manager will come. I have manager. I have promoter. Yes. No, don't tell me. Don't. You can't kill myself. Oh yeah, what did I do? What's in that competition? Kill one new petition. No, don't tell me this is what I'm doing. You don't help me. I'm a superstar. I'm a celebrity. Show me your ID card, everybody. Show me your ID card. No. That's me back to me. Rufi, federal government liability, not a basoro. You don't let me know. Federal government liability. I want to check with the back. I work for APC. I work for APC. I want to go to Nigeria. Who are those people? Can you answer me? Can you answer them? Can you answer me? Go back there, me lock on him and salo.
So after all the shouting and all the rave and all the rage and everything, the police in Ogun State has now finally given him 72 hours. This happened on Wednesday, so they've issued him a 72 hours ultimatum to report himself to the nearest police station in Ogun State, or they will come and arrest him. I mean, because the way he even went about it, even the police has come out to say that with his outburst and everything, that he has gone against the law and it is a punishable crime in the court of law. So they are giving him 72 hours to come and report himself and answer to the petitions leveled against him, or they will come and arrest him by themselves. Remember, they went to his office but they couldn't effect the arrests. So that's what we are at now. But we hope that he can go and answer the police and then clarify whatever that is wrong. All right, so another story I have here, and this is coming from all the way from Mexico. The Mexico's president says migrants set fire to mattresses in an immigration detention center where 40 people died. He said the migrants were protesting after learning they would be deported. The fire in a dormitory at the center near the US border was one of the deadliest incidents ever at an immigration lockup in the country. Hours after the fire broke out late Monday, rows of bodies were laid out under shimmery silver sheets outside the facility. Anyway, let's look at the video, because I mean, most people want to leave Nigeria. Or let me not even just use Nigeria as a case study. Let's just say you want to leave your home country to another person's country. You have to be careful. Let's just watch the video and then come back.
We now know that the fire that killed 39 migrants and left 29 others injured was started by migrants at the facility as part of a protest once they started learning that they were going to be deported. Now, this information comes from the president of Mexico just minutes ago during his daily press conference. I want you to go ahead and take a look at your screen. This is video that shows the aftermath of that fire that broke out last night around 10 o'clock at the National Institute of Migration just across the border in Ciudad Juarez. A press release from the Mexican government says a total of 68 adult men from Central and South America were at the federal facility at the time of the fire. 39 are dead and 29 others are now suffering serious injuries at 4 local hospitals. The AP says this is the deadliest incident inside a Mexican immigration facility in recent memory. And so far, we know communication has been made with the governmental National Human Rights Commission to help the migrants. And the press release also states that they are in communication with authorities in other countries to begin identifying the victims. The agency also says it strongly rejects the actions that led to this tragedy, and the National Institution of Migration will continue to provide updates on those who are injured and does plan to help the victims' families.
So 40 people have been confirmed dead. This was at Monday. I didn't follow the story through, but as at Monday, 40 people were killed. And they said they're calling different countries to come and probably claim the bodies of their people. And there's some people who are still injured that are in the hospital up until now. And you want to leave your home country to another person's country. And they are saying, we're not accepting the way you're coming in. We're not accepting the route you're coming in through. It's not compulsory that you must leave your country, but even if you must leave your country, leave through legal means. There are ways you can leave and stay in a country peaceful without having any issues. But some of us want to follow the whole route that would, at the end of the day, will not even live to see the whole suffer that we've suffered. Will not even live to reap the benefits of it. You understand? And some of us have been duped by different agents that will tell you, oh, we are going to get you visa to this country, and when you get to this country, you're going to go into the next country. Very easy. They don't give you every information. So if you must travel, look through to agents who are experts in the business. So this flyer I'm showing you on the screen right now, call the numbers there if you want to leave. If you're in Nigeria, I mean, it's good. You want to leave Nigeria. Some of us want to go for greener pastures. I don't know if the grass in Nigeria is not that green enough, but if you want to leave, if you must leave, especially if you're going to school, you want to go and study in any of these countries, Canada most especially, they are specialized in Canada visa and student visa actually. So follow them, call the numbers there, and then they'll give you information, good information that will help you. You understand? So you don't go and kill yourself, trying to go through the desert, trying to go through this. There are ways you can go about this thing. So call the numbers on the screen, on this flyer on the screen, and then contact them. They will give you all the necessary information that you need so that you can migrate peacefully and legally to another country, so that your story will not be like these 40 people who have died now. Most times their family don't even know where they are. All right, so that's how much I can take on today's show. Like I will always say, it's Friday, so take it down, take a chill pill, calm down, relax. Our blood today hot. Let us be calming down. See, I'm sipping something. So go and sip your own and relax. It's Friday. I am Kiruka Ive. Until I come your way again next week, is bye for now.